In this SolidWorks tutorial on the channel How It's Designed, we're going to talk about design intent and how it can really make your life easier when it comes to designing your part. So let's say, for example, we have a steel part here and we want to have the slot nice and symmetrical in the middle of the part. So there's two ways we can go about this. If we go in this sketch here, to define the slot, we can start placing our dimensions. You can see we have a part that's 5 inches by 2. So we can go ahead place our dimension there, right in the middle, 2.5. And then from the origin to that edge to lock down right in the center. And life is good. Well, let's see what happens. Say the part needs to get revised to update the width. So let's see what happens if down the line we decide to change something on the, let's make it now 5.5. Hit OK. Now we can see our slot is no longer in the center of the part, which is a big problem in your engineering design phase, having to go back and fix all that stuff and update the dimensions each time. So we're going to show you an easier way to always prevent that from happening, so your slot or whatever you're designing is always the way you intended it to be. So let's go ahead and go back, change this to 5. Let's remove these dimensions. So we can actually use relations to better center our slot, so that way no matter what the width and length are, it'll always stay centered. So we have our vertical constraint there, and then we're going to place a horizontal. All right, now we have our origin of the slot lockdown. Now let's go back and change this to 5.5. And you can see the slot is still centered using our relations. So that's just a quick tip on always thinking about design intent, thinking about in the future if your part gets revised in your engineering department, how you can save time and make it easier in your design to simplify things. Subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below if you want to see any other design intent tutorials, and we'll see you next time.